Tap in, everybody. What the fuck is going on tonight? I guess shout out to the wild factor not being so wild. So what's good? Talk about these incubators.
Awesome.
Let's get it. Let's go. Somebody talk to me in here, man. Let's get it busted. Can't believe everybody didn't go to the wild factor. It was supposed to be busting, man. What happened, man? The wild factor wasn't so wild. I don't know. This shit getting real crazy, man. Like foo juice. I don't know. I'm in agreement said being just trash, man. All these dog shows recently, just straight trash. All right, all right, all right. Gave it ample time for y'all to come in and tap the fuck in. But what's going on tonight, man? I wanna touch bases on the incubators tonight. A lot of people got discrepancies on using incubators and using what do you want to call it? Using incubators and using whelping boxes and heat lamps comparing to you know nebulizers and oxygen machines. There are multiple incubators out there, but I see a lot of people right now utilizing um, whether it's a homemade or anything like that, but using their different techniques, and that goes to show you that they're not taking full understanding of wherever they're getting it from, whoever they're getting they information from a mentorship. They not really learning, or they doing their own thing, which is all it's all to the good. I really want to touch bases on a lot of new incubators right now. The new incubators, I don't know, they kind of like they to me, I like them. Um, some of the ones off Amazon, people shopping with them. Um, besides the ones that are people that are making, but people customizing them Amazon joints too. They customizing them and putting some shit to them. So I mean, it just depends on how much you're willing to spend for an incubator, or what you're looking for as far as an incubator, because just having um just having the right incubator, that could separate, you know, shit, the dogs from the wolves. But I mean, to me personally, I like my I like my incubator. I got three incubators. Uh, homemade, also purchased, and I've had them all. So I look at it like it's really no difference. Sometimes there is a difference. There has been differences between the lamps and the heat discrepancy, and the heat balance on what people are trying to actually get. Um, People like the broder though. I know a lot of people, they're like that's their go-to right now. Why? I don't know. Um, but it's too much money to be honest. Uh, I don't like the broder. It's too much money to be doing the same shit as the other incubators. Oh, it's the timer and all of that shit. I can do the same shit. I can do the same shit with other materials. So I want to see what everybody else's opinion is and what their go to is as far as the incubator. So, I mean, my thing is however you choose to whelp your litters, that's the biggest thing. But it also depends on who you're actually who you're actually whelping, whether you're actually whelping uh, some micros, them exotics. And I also wanted to touch bases while we touching about incubators and shit like that. I want to touch bases on that new shit everybody got going on with what is it called? Fuck, it's the nasal lasering that they doing with the dogs now. I don't know, man. I ain't no fan of that shit neither. It's just it's too much it's too much shit going on that they doing it like um they're doing it like fucking women with eyelashes and shit. Like, dogs are not to be fucked with or tampered with like that. DNA cool, but don't go and start lasering the fucking nasal uh breathing area for a fucking dog.
GQ's Exotics is taking a brief commercial break to let you know that GQ's Exotic Frenchies presents. We did do a breeding with Pink Poncho and our dog Tootsie. So tap in for this breeding. Tap in for any exclusive information on this breeding and all deposit information. We got you covered. Hey, and once again, always tap into every social media platform that we have. Follow and subscribe our YouTube channel, Pause Down Podcast with GQ.
Sorry about that. Answering a couple questions just based on the incubators. So I mean, right now the incubator selection is pretty much at a discrepancy. People are just basically whelping in whelping boxes with heat lamps and their heating pads and heating blankets and shit like that. That's a lot of electricity. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's a lot of charging up. That's a lot of little ports and all of that shit. That's a lot of electricity. I ain't going for all of that wire, but gotta plug this up, plug that up. It's unnecessary. Then you got the lamp. You plugging that up. I mean, you could really go and, plug it up and have the timer, have it set to your phone, all type of shit. But that's the stupid part. Like, if you want to have something set up, do it the incubator way. And I mean, you do that to where your puppies are in a concealed area. You don't have to worry about the mom doing this, that, and the third. And I mean, I've lost incubators because, I've had mothers be aggressive to where they wanted to break inside of the incubator and, thinking it's feeding time, fucking up the whole incubator. So, I mean, it just comes at a time and a place to where you just got to make your decision. What do you plan on using, or what do you intend on using for your program? Um, I mean, having a setup. is, the primary asset to what you got to go, have going on for your program. So with me, I mean, I like my incubator set up the way I have it, and the incubator setups the way I have it is, I mean, I don't really fuck around. I keep a timer, thermostat. Um, I keep everything that I need, phone, changing pads. Um, I keep the puppy wipes, and I'm not a big fan on stimulating. I know a lot of people do that while they're whelping. They like to stimulate the puppies and all of that. I go for a natural stimulation. I let the mom do the work. Even if you got to coach the mom, that's part of your job. It's not part of your job to try to make it easier for you and faster for you to make this puppy poop and all of that stuff. The puppy really wants the nurturing from the mom. That's why you feed them or you give them to the mom so they can go ahead and get some of that nurturing. The puppies are not gonna be nurtured by you. I don't give a fuck how much you, oh, it's so cute, oh, as much as you showed all that love and that cuddly shit. First of all, that's not gonna make it okay. That I mean, that's just blowing smoke up a dog's ass, because I mean you really only doing that so it could survive, make it, and possibly make you some dividends. Because you don't have any intentions on keeping the fucking dog. My thing is, I mean, I'm gonna make sure that, you know, um, no matter what, my dog's gonna make it, because that's what my forefront goal is. I could choose to pick and keep whole litters, just because I'm in it by myself. Um, I'm not partnered up. I'm not looking to partner up. I'm looking for co-owns. I'm not looking to partner up. I'm looking to, partner up with co-owns that's efficient for myself. Will I co-own outside of my camp? No, I don't need to. If I want something, I'll go get it, bring it back to my camp, and then do as I please. But as far as me pushing out co-owns, I push out co-owns now with my visuals. No matter what the DNA is, I push them out for different numbers. So I mean, it's basically all up to anybody else that has their own shit going on. Prices may vary. Besides that, I mean, I'm really trying to pop into this next category, which is for sure the incubator. So I want to know what your guys' take is on, what kind of incubator you're using, or are you just using a whelping box and using the perimeter to keep the mom and the puppy safe just in case that they don't lay on them? What's your take on having an incubator or having a whelping box? What are you doing? What are you choosing to do? I said for me, I mean, I like my incubator. Uh, I said I got three of them. I'm whelping at multiple times. I can have three welcome boxes. I mean, well, I'm not using welcome boxes anymore. I use swimming pools, or I nice to buy a little rinse out pool from Amazon that folds down. Those motherfuckers are really convenient because they fold down, fold away, can be rinsed off, washed up, you know, disinfected, sanitized, and put away. And for the next litter, or you buy multiple, and it's easy cleanup, easy detail. Those are the types of things that you need. You don't need a quick job to make the puppy stimulate and make it so you can go back to sleep. If you was looking to sleep, then you shouldn't have been looking for fucking welfare, have that litter. That's just real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't even gonna be the time to sleep. But tonight's segment right now, man, um we talking about incubators, when it's time to whelp, what kind of incubator you're interested in. Necessarily have to have oxygen. Are you looking to have, a nebulizer? What do you think? Because mind, and then the biggest question is, why do you think that you need a nebulizer or an oxygen machine? Because the dog isn't breathing properly. Why do people go to that for the first fucking thing instead of get a suction? Suction, suck the nose, suck the mouth, It could have fluid in the mouth or in the throat, in the lungs. There could be multiple other things. A motherfucker goes straight to, oh, I need oxygen. Do you have any oxygen? A puppy's not making it. Motherfucker, puppies don't get oxygen in the wild or any other setting when they having litters, bro. Like, what if this was a big ass a fucking Rottweiler, Cane Corso litter, Crescent Canary litter, and and the puppy was gasping for air? What are you gonna say then? You know what I'm saying? That puppy could be underdeveloped. There's so many different other things that you can go off of, and then the first thing somebody's doing is when they're whelping is they want to blame the incubator. I didn't have oxygen. I didn't have a nebulizer. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Man, it's not even about what you had or what you can make shit work. Like I've seen people really live bring dogs back to life other than myself. Bring puppies back to life off pure air in my lungs, from one lung to the next lung, and that's real live. I mean, I've almost gotten a puppy to where it was stiff, just like I watched this lady in the video. It was a stiff puppy, and literally gave it back to life. Like I don't know how, don't know what, but I know if I ever make it to get stiff, a motherfucker, man, blow me back up. Shit, if I'm 60, 50, blow me back up. Blow me back up. I'm trying to make it a little bit longer, like a puppy. Goddamn it, with a life goal. But yeah, I want you guys to tap in. Let me know. Give your comments. You know, let me see what's going on with the incubator that you guys choose. What's going on with that? Also, I'm tapping in about the nasal lasering on the puppy's noses now, on the Frenchie's noses now. What do you guys think about that shit? Making their nasal bigger. I love the snarling from my Frenchies. I love that shit. I love letting them sound like they're snoring. I love all of that shit. I mean, why? Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I snore. I guess I snore. I hear it all the time. My girl tells me I snore all the time. But maybe I snore, so I like their snore. It's soothing. I don't know what the fuck you want to say, but real shit. That's just what it is. I do appreciate their breathing already. And if we wanted to elevate their breathing, then when we made the fluffies and made them as the bigger dogs, then as we deep produce and outproduce that into a smaller uh dog puppy, then they should have been focusing on airways then. But instead, we were talking about it last night with Stay Real Frenchies. Shout out to Stay Real Frenchies. We were talking about it last night on the live. It had to been like 12, 1 o'clock my time. I'm Midwest. So I'm Central Time. He's over there in Cali, so he's what is that? Central Pacific. Uh, I don't know. So he's out west with it, and it was just the thought, like, man, we were just talking about a lot of shit yesterday, just from uh people not producing right, you know, just going out their way to produce just with a name and shit like that, and expecting their dogs to be blowout production. There are only so many productions right now that have outproduced the studs that they came from. I mean, and that's just real shit. You hear about all of those lock-ins. Oh, we had all of this money in lock-ins. That's cool. That's cool. You made record sales. But then when you did the record sales and the lock-ins, you got some people that don't want to use it. You just made this person rich off what? Because it was a name at the time, and you got the name busting, and then now you just looking like, oh, I bought a stud credit, right? So I've seen people sell right now to this day. People are selling stud credit from these big name dogs and haven't even used studs from these big name dogs because of the backlash that they're getting. Maybe when they see them in person, they're not the dog that they thought they were gonna be. Everybody says that such and such dogs are small, this, and this. I seen some of these dogs, and I see some of these dogs. I never see these big name dogs come to the dog show. Never, ever. I don't care if it's a big name dog event, none of that shit. I never see them pull up at dog shows. So when I do that, it's just like, man, shit, what are you really hiding? Your dog won't stand up. What I mean, it can be a lot of shit, man. Like, I'm still trying to learn, and I'm learning every day, and I'm still trying to learn on multiple things that's going on with the dog game, how we vibing with the dog game. But one thing's for sure, if it's not the right connections going on, man, say that shit, speak on it. Like, be real, man. Start telling people like, hey, no, I'm not gonna let you breed my dog to that dog. That's what the fuck we need to stand on. You know what I mean? Before we jump off the topic of incubators, but that's what we definitely need to stamp a note to. Stop just breeding your dog because they got the money. I've heard that so many times, man. Motherfuckers just breed because the other motherfucker got the money. Oh man, if I'm paying, man, just let me breed my dog. Let me breed my female to that. And it's just like, nah, that's the main reason. All those extra lock-ins and all that goofy ass shit. That's why it's $1 million dogs out there, and it's $500 productions out there. You get what I'm saying? Off these $1 million dogs, it's $500 productions. That's just real shit. I'm talking about from Frenchies to bullies. That's just real shit. I mean, call it how you want to call it. Call it spade a spade. The shit is real. You got $1 million dogs with $500 productions. Oh, I need to pet home this dog. Just give me 500 because that pup came out bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like people not honoring that shit either. I brought it up I brought it up to a live a couple few days ago. Like, man, motherfuckers just want to have these knuckled up dogs and bogus walking ass dogs. Bring them to these dog shows. They popping they shit, and everybody looking around, and they got the stupid who look on their face, like who's gonna say something to this motherfucker? And it's just like, come on, man, be a community, and go to that booth and like, hey, look, hey, we all had to go through it at one point in time. Whoever sold you this dog, bro, it should have been a pet home. Try to find this dog a good home, and then, hey, what we'll do is, hey, you know what I'm saying? You like something? Let's put a quality dog in your hands, and let's pet home this other dog. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody doing that shit because it's too many big eyes and little U's, and then it's everybody, oh, I like what I like. Okay, then, man, don't bring that motherfucker to the dog show. You know, shout out to the Wow Factor. It wasn't so wild. I've seen a lot of live. You know what I'm saying? You know, once again, other dog shows. I always see the same shit. Friends passing out trophies to friends. I done seen all type of shit. One thing I won't do is I ain't gonna lie. I'm tapped out on going to these shows and fun shows and shit. If it's not sanctioned, and I'm gonna just go for the sanction part because they get the sanction part out early. You go to a sanction show, you done with the sanction show by 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 4 o'clock the latest, and you're back at home. You doing a fun show, you there all day, and then you sitting there at 10, 11 o'clock waiting for the best in show. Fuck no. Waiting for the best in show? No, I'm good. I don't even need the best in show. I'm straight. I got my points for the sanction. I champed out or I did this, and I'm the fuck at the crib. What I care about this big ass trophy that fuck that, And I thought about it even over the time, like it's been cool, calm, and collective to get trophies, but motherfuckers don't mean shit. I know dogs that ain't got no trophies, and all they do is check a bag. You know what I'm saying? Time and time again. But let's get back on the topic, man. We talking about incubators and what's your take on incubators? Do you use incubators? Do you think that incubators are a necessity in your camp? Do you just like using whelping boxes with heating pads, lamps, and etc.? What is you guys' take on what are you doing as far as whelping? Are you incubator or not? Like that's the biggest forefront right now. Are you incubator or not? And also too, we're tapping in on the laser nasal for the Frenchies right now. People are fucking these dogs up, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not gonna make it produce a bigger nose on a bigger nose breathing for a dog. Like, I mean, I'm just confused. Like, and it's like it's not gonna make your dog live any longer because whatever internal issues it has is fine. You know what I'm saying? You focus on the wrong shit. You know, I'm just at a point right now where it's just, I'm trying to figure it all out to where, who's what and what, are you with it or against it? It's so much controversy right now as far as with what people's doing and what are they utilizing in the dog game. Once again, shout out to Stay Real Frenchies. Um, hey, Jack was like, man, he threw a big ass, um, a big ass kudos to me, man, and said that all I use is my batter surge. That's it. I use my batter surge. I don't use PGs. I used to. I stopped doing PGs. It just became a waste. You got. I mean, you just think about it. You're doing PGs every few days, every couple of days. You running through hundreds of dollars. Cool. I mean, you pay the cost to be the boss. And then people say that though. People always put that in a notion. Oh man, I'm paying PGs cost money, going to the vet costs money. So if I'm paying for these PGs, my dog's gotta cost a lot of money. Okay, so when you buy all the materials because your dogs cost a lot of money and you made all this money back and you bought all the necessary materials that you got in your camp, why are you still charging? I mean, and you ain't got the blood or you don't have the DNA. You don't got the structure. You just got some shit that you saying you spent money on. So I mean, it comes and goes as far as with prices, man. Like you guys need to understand. The biggest forefront right now is that incubators to me they save lives. Um, why? Because you don't have puppies squirming and moving all over the place, and you don't have to worry about them, being in a open area, whatever's in the area. I don't care. Whatever's in the air. Your house could be the cleanest house in the world. You could have mold somewhere. It could be something going on, and you be asking yourself over and over again, how, why, when, where, what happened. Me, I don't have to ask those questions. Like I said, I got 3 incubators. So what I use is I make sure that I have a fan, I have a nebulizer on deck, and sometimes I used to use, my nebulizer in there, but it was on the timer, and I would only use my nebulizer only in place of a humidifier. So but I mean, you just think about it. A nebulizer is a humidifier just with medication. That's it. So you guys need to learn what type of things you're using for these dogs. If you're using a humidifier, if anybody can tell me what the fuck a humidifier is for inside of that incubator, the reason people started using humidifiers, first of all, a lot of people started because they thought, oh, humidifier is it'll take place of an oxygen machine. No. What a humidifier is for is to put some nice, clean, cool air in there to where if it the heat from the incubator and it's there to you know to just kind of like neutralize the air if you want to just, and make it nice cool calm like to cool down the light everything like that the humidifier is there to do a multiple surface but the service that is there to do is just to bring the temperature down. That's his main service. But when it's bringing the temperature down, it's there to just make a cool environment for the puppy. You got to think about it. A puppy can't keep its own heat regulated. So the heat and then the the heat and the what do you got there? I got a brain fart. The heat and the humidifier will offset and balance each other on the timer. So then you got your shit in order. But when you put the nebulizer on there, the nebulizer is for the French Bulldog. It's for the Nano Bulls and the the smaller bulls and shit like that. When you want to go nebulizer into oxygen, nebulizer, what does it do? It's to open up the lungs. It's to medicate. Open up the airwaves a little bit more. That's what that shit is for, not a humidifier. There's so many of y'all so uneducated out there, and y'all will argue that shit. Y'all will argue that shit back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Y'all will argue being wrong to look stupid. So I definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in. Um, I would appreciate a little feedback. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, man. Share the live. I know it's Saturday. That's why I wanted to do a live. I actually been scattering out my days now just to see, um, you know, where and what time are convenient for the viewers out there. I am on YouTube as well. My channel is on YouTube, so if you following me here, just go ahead and like and subscribe my YouTube. Like and subscribe all my videos, man. So we can run this shit up for real, for real. Like I'm ready to try to take off with this podcast, especially with the Frenchies. Um, I'm the first to do it. There's different podcasts and stuff like that. Definitely not live. Um, Definitely not, putting out the energy that I'm putting in. I'm not on here at all to use my platform to bash or let anybody else bash. I mean, we here to get out the bullshit, the bullshit breeders, like, and when I have talked to a few big name breeders just about, just we tired of the false claim and big name breeders that actually, they ain't really mentoring right and they ain't really putting in the work. You got you a run, you got big off of dogs, and then you not using your platform to do shit, and then you bashing or you hating on the next individuals that's actually using a platform to do some shit like that. Big names, y'all flunking the main course right now. Like y'all big name motherfuckers, y'all flunking out bad than the motherfucker. That's why it's gonna be so easy, for upcoming breeders right now. Big name, small name, no matter what, it's opening doors because it's so many people they lost a whole sight on how this game was even established and everything that was done. This was a community. That's why everybody use that word, you know what I'm saying, when they really in the dog game, they use bully community. You know what I'm saying? If you say dog game, bully community, I mean bully game and shit like that, you a poo butt. But if you when you say community, that means that you've been around people that actually laid hands on you to help you out and better you and what I'm saying, put effort in building your camp. So I mean, you gotta say, you gotta slap those people on the back whether you fuck with them now or not. They helped you to get where you at. Same with me. I mean, I slap five with everybody, man. I've been around the world once, but I shook everybody hand twice, and I appreciate everybody, who I've come across and learn things from. That's why I wanted to bring up the incubator talk tonight. 'Cause, I mean, I'm actually getting ready to welcome my one of many litters that I'm actually about to have in the next couple weeks, and I'm excited. I seen some shit on my ultrasound. I seen a few sacks, seen a few heads. It was exciting for me for sure, but I mean I'm ready to go and drop them so I can see some. I want to see some new shade. I don't really want Isabella. Isabella is so common now. I want some new shade shit. I got a whole litter, fluffy carrier, new shade, Isabella, um, carrying pink off the boy Pink Poncho, straight out of Cali. Definitely fucking with that boy. appreciate you guys for letting me use them, Myra and Joe. Um, but yeah, tonight, like I said, I was coming on here tonight to talk about just a few things about the incubators and what you guys take on incubators. What do you utilize with your incubators? For sure, I like to keep a fan on mine. Um, thermostat, thermostat is not really a necessity. Um, as far as being separated, but I mean, you could actually have, you know, a small thermostat in there just to, keep you aware of what temperature is going on. Um, Also, I mean, there's multiple ways to hook your incubators up. So, I mean, don't shortchange yourself. I mean, however you want to hook your incubator up, and you think that your incubator will progress or, you know, help you in your camp and your production. If you think whatever you gonna hook up to your incubator will help you, then you need to research and then do it. You know what I mean? Don't try to do it and then, go on trial and error. Research first and then do it. But upon you doing it and going through research, I mean, if it's successful, put it out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gatekeep, but I don't gatekeep. I want you guys to do the same and keep the same energy that y'all have with these other breeders that people go to. And Jack spoke about it too. Y'all will spend money with them. All I want y'all to do is like and subscribe. Follow me. Let's blow this shit up so we can go to other dog shows. We can pop up at dog shows. When motherfuckers come to my booth, a full on podcast interview at the dog show. We're gonna run the podcast the whole fucking day. Take a couple breaks, bring new viewers on, popping your shit, talking your shit, because we're gonna have different talks and different categories, you know what I'm saying, going on. So, I'm trying to blow this up right here. This right here is the platform I want to blow up, but I want to blow this platform up for, for the up and coming. It's a lot of people out there not being educated properly, and I want to be the one that assists in that. So, as many people that will, uh, as many people as it will, you know, come along for this journey and, hey, aid and assist and helping some of these new cats coming to the game. We can't keep this shit ourselves. We were talking about how the Flutie was mistakenly came about, and so many the curly was mistakenly came about. It's so many things, what I'm saying, that was, that's on the up and up that was mistakes. And people ain't gonna take the credit for making a mistake. They gonna act like, oh, man, I did that. Nah, when you talking to these you know, socialized name breeders, I mean, you're not gonna get no true facts about a lot of things. So this is the platform to do that. I'm hoping everybody, I'm hoping everybody could make sure that they jump on here and then, hey, pop they shit. Also, hey, come on here and if you want to bring something to the table, if you know you got something to bring to the table, man, this is the platform for it, man. This is the platform for it. I'm not new to Instagram, but been popping my shit on Instagram, YouTube, uh, TikTok for sure, Facebook for definitely for sure. So I'm asking for the following from Instagram. Let's go up on here and also share it on my YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, follow, tune in, tap in, and give me suggestions on new topics to talk about for the Frenchies. If you want to hear about something and you want to get educated upon something, hey, and man, you knew you one of them motherfuckers that like and subscribe. Man, hey, go ahead. Hey, inbox me, man, and say, you know what, hey, yo, hey, I think this would be a decent topic. Hey, I'll go over that shit, man. I'll give you as much detailed knowledge as possible. And if I can, if I have to, or if I will, I'll tap somebody in that I know for sure got A1 sauce and whatever the fuck it is needs to be explained. But for shit show, hey, like I said, we ain't gatekeeping. But this shit is to be sold, not to be told. Yes, sir. So before we go off there, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna touch bases, man. Um, like from what I seen from the Wild Factor today on the live, it wasn't that many lives. Um, when they did go live, uh, 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 there was some nice dogs there, controversy there, as it is at every little dog show. Um, I don't mean to say little dog show like that. Let's just be honest. It was. It wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, I thought it was gonna be like the Wild Factor. Like I thought it was gonna be like a big ass event. And I seen like not even a lot of dogs in the ring. Um, the categories like short. I didn't see nothing in there that brought presence. So you know, I hope to get somebody from the Wild Factor on here this week. So if you know somebody that knows somebody, I know 809 was there. Shout out to 809 Frank. I mean 809 Kim. I know he was there. It was a few brothers there, man. So I want to tap in with some guys, man, and actually, get some feedback from what was going on at the dog show. Just their own opinion. But at the same time, I mean, I'm not looking to, you know, jump and say, it wasn't no good dog show. It was a nice dog show. But I just didn't see like I seen shit to where motherfucking dogs was lined up around the ring. I'm seeing like one line and maybe 8 9 dogs. Like people don't want to pay for the categories. Y'all want to go to the dog show. I understand that, cool. But it's like you know, I mean, this supposed to be the wow factor. So I thought it was gonna be like motherfuckers like heavy. Like it was gonna be a whole ring. They was gonna have to, walk around that whole motherfucking, be picking it. But it wasn't like that. So I don't know, man. If somebody want to tap in with me and hit me up and tell me, how they experience was at the Wild Factor, that's cool. Uh, Maybe that could go into the next segment. I try to pump it up and get June on here and talk about Rumble in the Jungle, but he's still going through videos and advertising. Shout out to June, man. He's going through so much, uh, man, footage, man, and putting it out there now. And also, he's just a busy man. So big shout out to June, man, because whenever he can, he respond, he hit back, and he always pulling up. So I have to, I might have to buy his time to get up on here, man, and have him live, put him up on this motherfucking platform because he's definitely one of the goats in the game, you know, especially with the dog show shit. He one of the goats for show for show, if not the goat.
Like I
I
said,
don't see
the
nobody
fucking
doing it like
goat.
I just don't. I see nice shows. I done been to some nice shows, but when I say shit, he got some nice shit. So, whew. I don't know if the Wild Factor was yesterday and today or was it 2 days, was it on one day, you know, because I don't know if that's why it wasn't that many people. I just I didn't see a Wild Factor. So now my biggest goal for this year, after I finish producing, is to get ready for next year because next year for shit show, um, man, we flying out the shows, we driving out the shows, um, man, man, we Airbnb and wherever we going, so we can be comfortable because we gonna go to the show, hey, enjoy ourselves and then not feel rushed about anything. So, hey, that's how it really needs to be. And in this community, for real, if you would like, man, listen, it motherfuckers could start really, linking up, going to dog shows for real, and really putting in some leg work and start pushing together and start networking in these other states, other cities together, and from state to state, from your state to my state, shit, we can definitely get some networking and get to pushing, man, for real. I'm all about that. I'm all about the next move. So I'm a chess player, and I do make my next move my best move. Uh, for me, I can't speak for anybody else. But for shit show, man, it's 11 o'clock, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in today, man. This your boy GQ, man. This is Pause Down, GQ, and I definitely appreciate y'all for tapping in tonight. We're gonna finish smoking this stick, man, and let y'all get to it. It's Saturday. Y'all enjoy the rest of this Saturday, man. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube, man. And don't forget, man, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, man. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this summer. That's what my goal is. So let's make it happen, man. Let's make it happen. 10,000 subscribers by the end of this summer. So let's make it happen. I'm feeling it every time. I think that it's how we ride. About the explosion we rise. I came out the door with the guys. I slept in the woods with the guys. Get out the way when they come. I put the whole crew in the shine. I just did a weekend jail and I caught me 3 new bitches. Before you knew that but done, bitch, I was grandpa dripping. I had $1 million that's away in the spot on the west side. I went and proved the whole car sniffles on the ones and all in the side. I gave $1 million to my dog, that nigga worldwide.
Up next.